So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. On the wing, SGA. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
The drive by DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Caruso. Oh, the Thunder, another three. 7 seconds left to the first quarter here. Here's DiVincenzo, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive team in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Outside for Dort. Off the mark there with a three. Timberwolves trail by 8. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Williams with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Down low. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Fires it from 18. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Left side McDaniels. Inside. Here's Gobert. To the paint. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And it's Holmgren missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Randle with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Edwards outside. Pure from three-point range. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams on the wing. Holmgren outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 8.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The 3, Randle. Thunder leading by 4. Outside for Dort. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McDaniels got room. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Wallace. 59 seconds left in the half. Pass to Williams. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Randle can't hit. Thunder with a lead. To the inside. Wiggins. Right side, Williams. Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Here's Wallace. Fires in the triple. Here's DiVincenzo. He got it up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Joe. And here's Wallace. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Joe. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Minnesota making a change here. The kick out to Williams. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 5 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
The open shot by Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's McDaniels on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the three, that really helps their spacing.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, B.A.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he misses the go-ahead basket. He's got a clear path. And Williams punches it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. The layup off target. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. And here is Williams. To the paint. Now here's Wiggins. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Thunder. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
A short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for your Thunder,
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Caruso outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Edwards. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Blocked! On the wing, Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead, up 5. And time to...
32.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Six to shoot. Here's Reed. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. Hits the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 8.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Caruso outside. Outside, SGA. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Outside, DiVincenzo. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. McDaniels with a steal. Randall. Oh, off target from downtown. Thunder leading by 11. Outside Williams. Oh, he stayed with it, but he couldn't get it to fall. And here's Minnesota now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Outside DiVincenzo. The 3 ball is down.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
That one's off. And the Timberwolves making a change here. That one's no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Now Dort jacks up a 3. Rebounded by McDaniels.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shoot.
Edwards fires. Gobert. Oh, he misses the layup. Thunder leading by 6. Williams with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's the pass to Williams. Caruso outside. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Gobert. Randall on the screen. Let's loose for 3. It's money from deep.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a big reach.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Edwards. McDaniels. Another shot. Edwards with it. Caruso covers. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards! Can't hit it.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And so the Thunder take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, stand back.
The fans are making noise here in San Francisco for their Warriors. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Whoa! He flew in there! Wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now, here's Curry. From the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Wasted no time on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Doncic. Great D that time from Green. Curry looking it over. Here's the screen. Offline with his three. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one. And what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Curry. This one for three. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic outside. James outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Butler on the way. Here's the 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
And stolen by Ayton. Down low. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
About 7 seconds up in the shot and game clocks. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Outside Curry. The 3. Curry with another miss. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Ayton. James looking it over. Reeves in the corner. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hachimura's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And James throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Curry's shot is off.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. And the 3 off target. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way to the paint. And Green slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And here's the break. Moody with it. He's picked up by James. Outside Curry. A 3 ball. Curry nails the triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Hachimura. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Here's Post. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And the Warriors miss again. Here's Reeves. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Kuminga. Still yet to score. Outside Curry. The rebound by James. Pass to Reeves. And here is Doncic. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Right wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Back to Hachimura. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Inside. Butler hammering it home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 10, Christian Coloco.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors leading by 3. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Lakers trailed by 3, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Free throws good from James. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 17.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Hayes. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Count that bucket. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's Curry outside. Lakers trailed by 7. Here's Vanderbilt. Buries it down low.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Back to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry.
2 minutes.
Green, the screen. The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Outside, Smart. And intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Three-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
On the wing, Heel misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hayes. James wide open. And Santos pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And finished off by LeBron.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Rowe. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's get it going for your Warriors dancers.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Fans of Dallas section gets free t-shirts.
Taken away by Hayes. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on
Los Angeles, 36.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Curry gets it to go inside.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's LeBron. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Six on the shot clock.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
It's Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Reeves right side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Two on the clock. Goes back up. Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now Doncic. Now James tries it from 16. Green rips down the board. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Reeves. Now James. Now Ayton. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Book it.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Now Ayton. Oh, the slam dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
It's Curry with the drive.
speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Doncic, the triple. Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Green, the screen. Curry outside. Butler outside. Missed on the three. Lakers trailed by 3. Austin Reeves. It's good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Now James. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now Ayton. Clock at 6. Doncic fires. He drills the 3.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Doncic outside. It's James. Doncic outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler.